What's up? This is Mark DeRosa.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Number 12 makes his big league debut right after this. Davey Garcia will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Benintendi comes on and makes the catch himself. At the plate, Chad De La Guerra. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped straight up. Abreu shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Bobby Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Walker.
Is a good thing.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here.
Let's
go, right.
Behind 0-2 now.
Wow. Behind that one?
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
All right. Next one.
Line toward the gap in left center. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Runners on the corners. We got 2 men on base. No outs.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
Come on, keep Bobby running.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hit on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in once again, Chad De La Guerra. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Chad
Ain't good at all.
De La Guerra.
Popped him up.
Right here. Right here.
Walker is there for it. And that's the third out.
You gotta get forward though. You gotta get the run.
Stepping in, Bobby Walker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
Who caught that baseball?
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one.
He's out.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Bobby Walker.
Bobby Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready for another chance? Bobby Walker. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left.
That's a foul ball.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
That's a foul ball right there. That's a foul ball.
But pulled in at the high corner, and that ends the inning.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
10-6, the final score in this game. Boston slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
They left 20 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Stepping into the box, Bobby Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. A short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gun. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bobby Walker.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. Walker gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
This one's down to third. The tag gets 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Next for New York, Bobby Walker. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Bobby.
Ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of.
Stepping up now, Bobby Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So stepping in, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. A dive. He's got it. The throw. One there. The first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 7 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now an 8-5 game. At the plate, Bobby Walker. He singled his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. And he'll then put digging in to try it again. Bobby Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And no problem with that one as we are.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk.
That was a head there, because we were like tired the end, okay? You can't wipe that down. That's good first down injuries. And who's this? That's good.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Yusei Kikuchi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Look at the base right here.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Right there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Urshela.
Hey, see it up, drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run.
My teammate hit a homer. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Right there. Ooh, like they can't do nothing right here.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Second inning set to go, and stepping up is the shortstop, Bobby Walker.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Come on, right here, one time.
Into the box now, Bobby Walker. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Bobby Walker.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hard liner, but picked up on a high. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis.
Kyle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play.
Play ball.
At the plate, Bobby Walker.
Number 11. Shortstop. Bobby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Walker at second with 2 down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rained in. First gets him, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bobby Walker. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. To third, there is Seager. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Play ball.
Digging in, Evan White. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. A boatload as we enter the middle innings. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. A tag for one, on to first, and they double up Seager. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
J.P. Crawford.
A bouncer up the middle. And he'll go to second here. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Second, you got to throw the first.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Bobby Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Round it, find the ball.
And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
The arrows, man. You stop pitching those arrows, man. With the defense.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Urshela.
The 1-1 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Crawford has it for out number 3. Settling in now, Shed Long, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's
what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
16-2 in tonight's game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Yusei Kikuchi permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Striding in, Bobby Walker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Yankees, the shortstop, number 11.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move.
Catch for that.
Oh, a great diving catch for the first down. Digging in now, Bobby Walker.
Number 11, shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Bishop is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Walker. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Base hit right there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Gets him 2 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up. Dig, 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 dig. And Haggerty's under it to make the play and retire the side.
Okay.
Stepping in, Ian Miller. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. On the ground to second for Torres. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box, Bobby Walker. He singled his last time up.
Bobby Walker.
He's set, and the pitch. MLB The Show's coverage. So digging in now, Bobby Walker. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early.
In now, Bobby Walker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shed Long, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another shot now, Bobby Walker. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. In comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bobby Walker. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marmolejos is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Walker. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away.
Oh, flyout.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The New York Yankees hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Davy Garcia gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Leger Newsom couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on an even 20 hits.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. John Means gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Sanchez towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Bobby Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming.
Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hayes.
Center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Hoping to send him packing. Way to first. Scooped up to second. Striding in once again, Brendan Dixon.
First baseman, Brandon Dixon.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground out to short. And he is in there.
I'm the first baseman who got the baseball.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bobby Walker. He singled his last time up, lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. McKenna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that gives Nick Schufo a chance here. And he's in there as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the... Now batting, Bobby Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bobby Walker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McKenna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Tanner Tully is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you.
And that is through into right field for a single. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gio Urshela.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks. Complaints by either players.
And they got him. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bobby Walker.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Now back.
Ready now, Gio Urshela.
Urshela.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Reined in to 2nd for 1. On to 1st to complete the double play. Digging in, Martin Cervenka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cervenka.
The middle. He's got it. And that's the 2nd out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Martin Cervenka.
Martin.
Found out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bobby Walker. Hard hit ball to second. Leap and try, but it's out of his reach. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off. So striding in, Bobby Walker. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes that.
Stepping into the box, Bobby Walker earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was a double play victim last time around.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some.
On to first, and they get the double play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. In now for the O's, Martin Cervenka. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
1 run is... But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides. The defensive side and...
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 4-3.
Okay, so that's the fire check. Green and cherry.
A player is entreated to keep developing the skills that are vital to his makeup.
White Sox. This would be a good one.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
He's hitting stuff like that.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready now for the White Sox. Jonathan Villar, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Still only 1 out in the inning. Play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Play ball.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bobby Walker.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. It just wasn't.
Now at the plate, Bobby Walker. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Striding into the box, Bobby Walker. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very...
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Abreu makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. On to first, a double play. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bobby Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home, it's definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Rodon notches his 3rd win of the year. Masahiro Tanaka was hit hard to the tune of 7 earns. He takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball. Box, Bobby Walker. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Bobby Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Peyton brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total break.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, come on now, big dog, get your pitch.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Come on, big guy.
Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Now this is on the ground to second.
Come on, get out of this.
Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Bobby Walker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. A leaping drive, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. Digging in, Alec Bohm.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Tim Anderson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one. Of course, innings they're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready once again, Bobby Walker. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Keuchel, 33 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
You get this hit right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was good.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pickoff move to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out to short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Bobby Walker. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And that's in there, base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
5-hit ball game. I think just smoking this.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Urshela.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1. Up next for Chicago, Alec Bohm, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. On the second for Torres, scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Davy Garcia earns the win, his 2nd. Chad Green wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Shane Bieber will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on it, Ben?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy has got to hit it. Hitting over 350 left. Pitching.
And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, James McCann.
The catcher, number 33.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Bobby Walker.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping in, Bobby Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Bobby Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat from the stretch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, you get right here. Let's go, kid.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
On the bag.
And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dio. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Andujar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound.
Slide.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Okay.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
So it's a building, all right. Alright. Well, I hit it. Alright, come on, come on. This is so easy, like, this is so easy, bro. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy, bro. Oh, missed that baseball. Okay. I'm gonna try to catch these baseballs and not try to drop them. Catch the baseballs when they come. Get it right there. Somebody didn't score. 2 more chances left. This feeling practice is real easy. Right there. Goal. It's balls, it's balls. I thought it was goal. It's an 80. Take this so easy for rival. That ball didn't get goal, but still. Our exit went up. It went up, then his building went up. The red exit went up. Our exit did up a little bit. And the building went up a little bit. Taking on Texas good. Jackson got a 23 in hemisphere? Wow.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native. Into the box now, Bobby Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Bobby Walker.
And now a pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
That bitch is like, hey, why did you just, like, Bobby just hit a home run? Yeah, he did.
So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that will qualify as the Rangers' first hit. And some trouble now in right field. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game,
trying to pick things up where we left off, Bobby Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3. Ready for another chance? Bobby Walker earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our digging in once again, Bobby Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Here's Rougned Odor now.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Toward second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now with the plate, Bobby Walker. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Sanchez is on his way home. Safe at the plate. As the gap shortens to 4 now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 10-6, the final score in this game.
For the victorious Rangers, 10 runs, 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. At the plate, Bobby Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Bobby.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grossman is there. One pitch, one out. Stepping into the box, Bobby Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
He's got it. On to first as they get the double play to get it. So coming to the plate, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the ground to the right side.
Wow.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow.
Next for New York, Bobby Walker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The tag, and he is out at second. Stepping up now, Bobby Walker. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark.
That's 16 funds. That's up right there. And here. Instead. And here. And then again. Some funds right there. 16 funds, you guys. We ain't got bows yet. teammates, all the teammates are friends. So.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
I on Twitter and tell you that I was streaming tonight. I didn't want you to miss the stream though.
Nick Nelson will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Bobby Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard down the right field line.
That's a foul. It's a foul ball.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light. He left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Adames picks it up to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Double play. See that there? Double play.
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Left side. Scooped up. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. So stepping in, Bobby Walker. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1. At the plate, Bobby Walker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Standing in, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 pitch on its way. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season. Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. To short. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees 0. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
No way.
those guys in. Here we go.
Come on, right here, one
Trying
time.
to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Wow, that was a bad hit.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. Rousseau in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty.
Hey, we won that game. Yeah, you won that game. You won that game.
It's the wish the clothes off. Pull it to the flame with my doze off. Try to count a million and I dozed off. And I got my fingers in the air.
List right now. All these players are hands playing, so it's supposed to be lose for them. Then we got Josh. Wait, I know we still have the 70 points. I thought we might have another fight again. Let's show you the attributes about Josh. He just sends one overall, and there's right, kind of his right is going up, sometimes his left going up. See, these are all good ones right here. The speed is amazing. You see the sunset right there, the reaction time is going up, 65, the orange face going up, or X is going up. So we won that game, we're going to take on them again. So with 10, we got 10 wins, 10 losses. They got 8 wins, 12 losses. So let's take on them again. How many series we got? We got 3 game series with them. The 10 main ways I think I don't know what's like baseball team actually.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running. Because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on. Just continue to hit the ball well.
Hitting streak. Hitting streak is amazing. Right there.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
could hit better. He's got to get a little bit higher.
The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Right there.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate, Bobby Walker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Striding in, Gio Urshela.
Now batting, number 29.
On the ground to third. Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of it. Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bobby Walker. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up.
You're scoring.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here. Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's 1 down now. Into the box now, Bobby Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. One. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time. Bobby Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. Makes the catch. And that'll retire the side. So 3 runs. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. The 1-2. Slow roller left side. Reined it. In the dirt.
Wow.
And he can't quite dig it out. So digging in now, Bobby Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Walker. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset.
So striding forward now, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres picks it up. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do...
In now, Bobby Walker earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. New York put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Luis Severino notches his 3rd win of the year. James Reeves takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error.
Conversations out of state, they ask somewhere we from Mount Carpenter. I got me and Jesus Caribbean. She want me to serenade her, but you know I'm best. I got all the whippers, snappers in this little breast. About the way we drip it with the best. Old friends getting quiet, run about the cash. Okay, what's wearing the best?
That's the grease right there. I think I'll play 1 more game because my car's about to, my phone is about to die out, so I'll just play 1 more.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Detroit one. Oh wait, don't we 13? Oh, we higher than that. And there was the more because I don't want I feel the job and turn up with people. I just don't want that to happen, so. We'll play this one. This is Jake used to come tomorrow stream, because tomorrow stream we're going to play a different game. I think tomorrow stream we're going to do. Tomorrow stream we're going to do another game. I think we're going to do. Try to choose between. Should I do the Madden 91 or the WWE 2K2? I think I'll do the Madden one.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Standing in, Bobby Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah, this is Detroit Tigers, yeah. This is Detroit Tigers. Yeah, I'm not a Yankees fan.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. The 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one. Striding in once again, Bobby Walker. He reached on a single in his first try. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scope has it on the first, and they don't come any easier than that. A three-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So here's Daniel Ponca now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next up for Detroit, number 19 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Softly hit out to short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bobby Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
Scope is there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. Standing in, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slow and a blast. They could certainly use that.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next for the Tigers, number 19. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down. Now batting, Bobby Walker.
Number 11. Shortstop, Bobby Walker.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Avila at second. Walker at first. 2 out in the inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
You're scoring.
Walker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the shot. Now at the plate, Bobby Walker. He singled his last time.
Bobby Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. Looking dry, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ready now, Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of this game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees.
So the whole crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
8-1 is the final tonight. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Masahiro Tanaka notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
Stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see
Time of the
y'all
ball,
tomorrow night.
3 hours and 19 minutes.